Underway in Paris. On arrival at court, he was met by a media scrum. Societe Generale says the 33-year-old has cost the European bank over $6 billion in losses. Now the alleged rogue trader faces a 5-year jail term and hefty fines. Barbara Serra has the details.
A financial mastermind, a naive trader, or a scapegoat for the excesses of the banking sector. A lot has been said about Jerome Kerviel. Now a court will decide the truth. The 33-year-old so-called rogue trader nearly brought down Societe Generale, one of France's biggest banks. The bank accuses him of risking tens of billions of dollars of its money in trades, more money than the bank was worth on the stock market. The bank unwound his positions in January 2008, leading to losses of more than $6 billion. Jerome Kerviel doesn't deny making reckless bets with billions of euros of Societe Generale's money. But the real question at the trial will be whether this was a case of one man acting on his own. And if these really were the actions of just one man, then how he could have been allowed to nearly bring down France's entire financial sector. Kerviel is on trial for breach of trust, computer abuse and forgery. If found guilty, he faces 5 years in prison and a fine of around $450,000. In May, Kerviel published a book in which he argued that he didn't act alone.
I won't stop hammering home that all of this was done with the tacit approval of my bosses. My only objective was to make the most money possible for my bank.
No rational management could cope with such a position. And Jerome Kerviel, at the end of his story, was playing with 50 billion euros, which is the amount of the capitalization of the bank. And in a bank that is well known for its risk management and risk engineering, I can't imagine the bank letting a player play with 50 billion euros. This is not rational.
When news broke of what was considered the biggest ever loss in a trading room, Jerome Kerviel became an overnight celebrity. And for some, the rogue trader has become a sort of anti-establishment hero.
Some people and some media see Jerome Kerviel as Robin Hood. But it is because in France, people don't like banks, don't like finance, don't like Anglo-Saxon world. So it's very easy for these people to say Jerome Kerviel is Robin Hood and the world was very difficult for him, so he has some excuse.
The hearing is expected to last 3 weeks and will also show how French banks were involved in similarly risky financial practices as their American counterparts. What is technically the trial of just one trader may end up highlighting the flaws of the entire banking sector. Barbara Serra, Al Jazeera, Paris.